So I'm a little late today. Yo, how you doing? See, I got my little Wizards shirt on. The Wizards are playing right now. They're actually up 23. That's more than I can say for my Lakers. My Lakers let down yesterday. Opening season. The first games of the season was yesterday, and they lost. Whole game I'm watching. They're up. They're not really commanding the lead, but they're winning. This kid Jordan Poole, I like the young dude, man. He got a lot of confidence. I like him, but he kept his team in there over Steph for. I would give him the MVP for his team yesterday. Kept him in. Him and Bellalicia or Bisalicia, whatever his name is. He came in there and was kicking butt too. But yeah, man, I'm sorry. Russell Westbrook, I don't even know what to say about that game one performance. He looked very unsure, like he didn't know if he should pass the ball or he didn't know what he was supposed to do yesterday. So it was just that was a game. That was a game. He had 8 points and just looked bad. LeBron looked strong a lot of moments. AD looked strong, but there was still times where I'm like, yo, take the game over, bro. Like that's why all these people, talk about LeBron is coach better than Jordan. I'm like, bro, he's not better than Kobe. Like he doesn't have. I don't care. People roll with Magic Johnson. Listen, let me tell you something. Okay, Magic Johnson is not LeBron. They are tall, they're big guards, but they're not the same players, yo. Like, please stop the comparison. The comparison stops at big power forwards that's running point guard pretty much. But outside of that, styles are pretty much different, yo. Like, pretty much different. I need him to be more aggressive. I need AD to stop shooting 3-pointers like he's a 6-foot guard. Bro, you're 7 feet. Get your big ass and your unibrow in the paint and handle business. You shooting threes and you keep shooting these Allen Iverson skyrockets. You shoot all the way in the air and them jumps are hitting the front of the rim. So either, bruh, take some of the air off of your ball and kind of like shoot it where I don't know. I'm tired of the Lakers starting off slow every year. Every year they start off slow. Every year. Russell Westbrook. This is how Russell Westbrook comes to his first game. Let me show you. This is why we lost yesterday. Look at this bullshit. Look at this. What is this? He got the Daphne scarf tie around. He has like a super tight yellow. What is he going to the Redskins game? Like, what is going to Chiefs? What is bell bottoms? Bruh. If that's what, nope. You can go back to DC, and before that, Houston. Go back to those teams before you come to my team screwing up stuff. You look ridiculous. Look bad, play bad, and we lost. And I just didn't like that. I did see that my man Giannis was looking like a dog. Man, Giannis out here walking down the court shooting threes. Giannis is walking down the court and pulling up threes. Okay. I don't think y'all understand what I'm saying. This is a guy who was like a big Russell Westbrook. Run you through the court, bully ball, dunk on you. Like, no, bro. What's dangerous is what makes him so dangerous and what makes Russ not dangerous is that Russ can't shoot. He missed every shot. Giannis, he walking down, he pulling threes, bro. And even if he airballs a three, guess what he's going to do next time he get the ball? He's going to shoot it again. See, that's why I like Giannis over Ben Simmons. He's not afraid for failure. Like, he's not afraid of having somebody give him criticism, whether they're doing it in light of him or in spite of him. He's going to go out there. He knows what his weaknesses are, and he's going to go out there and cook it. Remember, he missing all those free throws? My man come out here and be dropping free throws now. My man couldn't shoot threes. My man coming out, walking out hitting threes. And it was all he could do was just go into the lane. Now he going into the lane, and you can't stop him. So now he really looked like the best player of the game. At one point, I was like KD for sure. But now, maybe he don't have as much as consistent three-pointer. But bro, what can you? This dude is dominating like his force. He's a force. He's a force of nature, and that's something that KD doesn't have. KD is a finesse guy. he shoots threes and he puts the ball on the floor sometime, but it's more to put the ball on the floor, pull up, get to his spots. Giannis is gonna run you over. If not, he's gonna sidestep you, dunk on you, block. Like the dude is just. So I think he legitimately is the number one player in the league now. I give it to him. I'm not even going to. I know it's only one game, but yo, that was a tremendous one game, and he took KD basically head on, man, and punched him in his forehead. So that was that. For that, just wanted to get into that. Speaking of which, Ben Simmons, he got suspended because apparently he didn't want to get into the I guess they was practicing defensive drills, and he was like he didn't want to do it, so they basically sent him home, which is causing more friction with him and Joel Embiid because Embiid and even Danny Green, these guys don't like dude. He even said it. He said, "I don't care for dude," and so they need to do something. They need to get him out of there, dude, because look at the Wizards dropping. Who was that just shot that ball? Number 9. Show me his last name. Avid Adja. Abdija. I know we drafted him. Good job, sir. They won by 25 on Toronto. But then again, this isn't the same Toronto team from last year. They lost Lowry. We know Del Rosen's been gone. Leonard's been gone. What's my man? Ibaka. All they got is Van Vliet. And what's the other cuz? Was it Unobi or some Nobi? And the other black, the African dude, Siakam. Yeah, but I don't see him out there right now. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. I can't really talk about negotiation with some people negotiate the way they negotiate, but when you're a professional athlete, you gotta leave your feelings at the door. That's like me. That's like me not wanting to take criticism or listen to what Michael Jordan would have to say to me. If Eve Shaq, Clyde Drexler, any of the greats, Allen Iverson, anybody of them offer you any type of take it for what it is. I mean, use it for motivation, but don't hide and run from it. You're gonna like Ben Simmons, it don't matter if you leave the 76ers and you go to Phoenix or you go to Denver or you go to Brooklyn. Dude, if you're not going to shoot the damn ball, people are going to question you about it. You're not going to escape that through your whole career. You were a number 1 pick and you can't shoot the ball. You won't shoot the ball. I don't know if you can or can't, but you won't. You've been in the league for 4 or 5 years. There's no more excuses. You're supposed to elevate your game every year. You're coming back and you're doing the same thing every year. You're still not shooting. So that's what I'm saying. We talking about Giannis, a guy who, when he came into the league, was like a 65 on 2K or 56. I mean, he was something terrible, right? And I've watched this dude every year build his repertoire, add a jump shot, add the mid range, add the 3-pointer, get better at free throws, good at defense, whatever it was, bro. So I'm just saying, like, if you walking around here all sad and moping, bro, get in the lab, get you're doing what everybody's. This is a dream of mine that you're living. I wish I could have been point guard in the NBA. Do you know how much time I would spend in the gym? Girlfriends, supermodels, off season, while I'm in season. At the I'm trying to. How do you study? How do you get off your shot doing this, that? Bro, I'll be all in Reggie Miller's ear. I'll be calling all them people right there. You ain't doing nothing. You literally have Allen Iverson. He is the 76ers. You don't reach out to him and talk to him about nothing? You're stupid. So, just want to tell you that, Ben, you're a fool. And I ain't mad at how you negotiate. I just think it's pretty whack. You're a professional. And, just because I don't want to work at this job no more, doesn't mean I'm just going to call out every single day. No, I'm going to work my job. I'm going to put my 2 weeks notice in, and I'm going to work the job. I'm going to work it because it's still reflection of me. You look like an asshole, and you're messing up your own money, bro. Just letting you know. All righty then. Can't remember everything I want to talk to you about because typically I forget, but I know I wanted to say something about John Gruden. Mr. John Gruden is reportedly, let me go here. A report says John Gruden is angry that the Washington football team investigation led to him losing his job with the Raiders. So reportedly, again, John Gruden is angry that an investigation not directly involving him led to his departure from the Las Vegas Raiders. Gruden resigned from his role as the Raiders head coach last Monday after racist, anti-gay, and misogynistic emails he sent between 2011 and 2018 were revealed to the public. They came to light as part of the NFL's investigation into sexual harassment and verbal abuse allegations within the Washington football team's organization. In the aftermath of the decision, Gruden is reportedly feeling miserable for the coaches, staff members, and families he brought to Vegas and stunned and fuming about his demise, although he understands that he can no longer continue as a coach. So, Peter King of NBC Sports reported about the situation in his latest Football Morning in America article, which released this past Monday. According to someone who knows Gruden's mindset post-resignation, he is of two minds. One, he is miserable about the families of the 22 coaches and numerous staffers he brought to Vegas who will suffer and perhaps lose NFL livelihoods because of his hurtful emails. That's your fault. He is angry, stunned, and fuming, this person said, describing Gruden, that some investigation that had nothing to do with him resulted in the loss of his job. He does understand. I am told that the release of these emails made it impossible for him to continue as coach. Scapegoats, bruh. You got billionaire owners. You're going to take the fall because they're going to cover Daniel Snyder. He's the billionaire owner. You're just the coach. So I'm sure there's 650,000 messages. Trust me. There's conversation going from GMs and everything. We already seen some of it. There were all the redactions and how they speak about the Black Lives Movement and just black players in general. Oh yeah, they were talking a lot of trash. Yeah, I wish y'all, but the NFLPA is going to get those names. I don't know. They're going to try to get those names, get all these emails released. But I don't know, man. We talking about billionaires. We ain't talking about one. How many teams in the NFL? 32? 30 teams in the NFL? That's 30 billionaires. They're not about to lose they're not about to take this hit. Scapegoats, coaches. Your ass is out of here. That's why they pay them lawyers all that money for them records to be sealed. I don't think we are going to get them, but if we do, we're going to really find out how these white billionaires speak and think about black athletes. And we all, well, not we all, because not all of you are black, but a lot of athletes and black athletes always say that the NFL stands for Negro Felice. And the way they talk about this, and just kind of like how Dak Prescott, I had told somebody, I said, yo, Dak Prescott made all this money this year. And what did Jerry Jones do? Jerry Jones looked that man in his face and told him he overpaid for him, first of all, which he never did to Tony Romo, who Tony Romo ain't never do as much as Dak has done for him. Never. Okay. Except sleep with his granddaughter or whatever the case, got married to her, but he kept filling his pockets with money, right? Told Dak Prescott to his face, I overpaid for you, right? And it just seemed like Negro Felice, first game, how many passes did Dak Prescott throw? Over 50 passes. He literally was just gone for 2 or 3 weeks because his shoulder was ripped, was torn up. And his first game back, you make him throw the ball 50 plus times. It was like, Negro, you gonna make my money. Like, yeah, you gonna earn your check. That's how I looked at that. And I really want to see the conversations. And there's a reason why John Gruden took a man who wasn't even working for the NFL at that time, just lost his job for that. So, to continue with the person's diatribe, I haven't heard so many differing opinions from around the league on an issue in a while, but this one from one of the smartest people in the NFL orbit struck me. This was a mafia hit on Gruden. Often, I'm told victims of organized crime, rubouts, never see them coming. Gruden never saw this coming either. Well, when you go out there and you make these disparaging, racist, homosexual, misogynistic remarks, bro, you know there's a thing in life, it's called karma. Yeah, that's what it's called. Yeah. Or the saying, what you put out is what you get back. Yes, sir. It's true. It's damn true. Like Kurt Angle, for all my wrestling fans, I try. You know what? Let me give you one of these because I feel like it's necessary.
What?
Right, Stone Cold. I appreciate you. So then it ends here where it says, per the Athletic, a group of 10 ex-Washington football team. I'm tired. Can we just call them the Redskins? Redskin employees who allege sexual harassment and verbal abuse within the team's workplace have released a letter that was received by CEOs for powerful NFL sponsors such as Verizon, Nike, Amazon, PepsiCo, Procter & Gamble. That's what I'm saying. See, I'm messing with that. They're gonna be like, yeah, we'll take care of the problem. Get the coach out the way, like he was the issue. No, it's you, Snyder. I believe a lot of the issues come with Snyder. So it says we have every reason to believe that attorney Beth Wilkinson and her team did an exhaustive, competent investigation, and that she had every intention of issuing a written report of her findings, despite the Redskins owner Dan Snyder's effort to distance himself from the toxic culture. We know personally that those findings included acts of harassment committed by Snyder himself, including but not limited to those reported by the Washington Post. Because he did something. He did something because they made him step down from everyday operations and have his wife running it now. So your time is ticking, Mr. Snyder. Y'all forget last year that they was trying to get him to step down. They was trying to give him the Clippers treatment. What was that Clippers guy name that came out on video talking about black people, and then they told him to get his ass out of our league. They were like, get him out of here. You guys to go. That's what's about to happen to Snyder. I want better things for the Redskins. I want to go to the play. I want to win the Super Bowl. I want to cheer my team every year. I'm tired of 1 year they're 7-9, and then the next year 5-12 because now you only got 17 games. So I'm trying to. And then 5-12. Did I say 5-12? Or 3-14, and all these terrible records. Can I get a 10? That's right. It's 17 games. Can I get an 11-6? A 12-5? Like, Jesus. It's just terrible every year. Oh, I thought we was done with this, but apparently there's more conversation. A league spokesman told US Today Sports the NFL officials had no current plans to release the emails because the confidentiality was an element of the investigation into the Washington football team and workplace review. It's funny. It's funny you would say that. It remains unclear if an official request by the NFLPA would change the mind of the league officials. It's not. This is a $1 billion company with a bunch of rich $1 billion white men. It ain't coming out, bro. It ain't coming out. You can believe what you want. It ain't happening. You can sit and wait for it all you want. Ain't coming. I came across this article that says what your sleeping position reveals about your health and relationships. I just kind of want to see the position I lay in, but it seems like they're gonna make me have to kind of go through this a little bit. So there's a science behind how people sleep at night. Some may find it comfortable to sleep on their back, some prefer their side, and others like sleeping on their stomach. People's sleeping position says a lot about both their personality and their overall health. Sleep habits such as sticking to one side of the bed, how someone sleeps with another person, or lying on a pillow a certain way can determine a lot about a person. So continue reading to discover if your nightly sleeping routine is healthy. These sleepers may be trusting and indecisive. Dr. whatever that last name is, Adiskowski, describes the yearning log sleeping position as someone who sleeps on their side but stretches their arms out in front of them. Someone who chooses to sleep this way may be a little more open and trusting than most. I do that though. Sleep on my side with my arms stretched out. I do sometimes. I sleep a couple of different ways. And I says the person may be a little bit more open and trusting than most. Open and trusting the who? I don't trust y'all, and I ain't opening shit. So you swipe left or something. But yeah, I do kind of sleep like that. But I don't believe that I'm opening to anybody or whatever that other one thing they said. While the person probably isn't too gullible in their life, yeah, that's me. Now you talk about me because I'm not gullible. They may be very indecisive. I'm not indecisive. Luckily, once they make up their mind, they usually stick to their opinion. That's me. And also, side sleeping is great for digestion and can reduce snoring. When I don't snore, and I guess I can understand the digestion because if you turn on one of the sides, you will start farting. You'll make yourself fart by turning on the wrong side. I can't remember which one. Maybe your left side. You'll just turn and you start feeling real gassy. I forgot why, but yeah. I normally lay on my right side. So younger people tend to sleep on their back. A research done by Sealy found that people who slept on their backs tended to be between the ages of 25 and 34 and worked in transport or logistics. And I do sleep on my back too, my back and my side. I do work in transport. Those who sleep on their backs will wake up more refreshed, but it can also cause them to snore more. They're lying. I never feel more relaxed. I feel more stressed. Like I didn't get no sleep last night. So I'm not feeling this. And they just named 2 ways I sleep, and they don't mesh. When you're lying on your back, your throat is more narrow, and I don't snore, by the way, making snoring louder and more frequent. Okay. It says those who choose to sleep on their back should place a pillow behind their knees to support their spine and reduce back pain. Alrighty, then let's see what's next. The skydiver position isn't as daring as it sounds. Someone who sleeps in the skydiver prone, hold up. Someone who sleeps in the skydiver prone or free fall position will lay on their stomach with their head to the side and their arms wrapped around the pillow, according to the BSC. This position is the most common with Gen X and millennials. It's a very uncomfortable way of sleeping. And even if I turn around as I'm sleeping and do that, I don't stay there longer than like 5 minutes. It's very uncomfortable. Nectar sleep explained that a skydiver sleeper will be open, playful, and fun on the outside, but may be anxious and controlling on the inside. Also, these people aren't afraid to take risks. Well, good for you. I will push you right out the back of a plane. You have something on your back though. I'm not trying to kill you, obviously. Sleeping in the fetal position is common, obviously, because that's probably how a lot of us slept in the womb. It says the fetal position is most common sleep position, especially for women. Someone who sleeps in the fetal position may have a shy and sensitive personality. The position might also give someone a sense of safety, especially if they're lacking it in real life. All right. Tips for side sleepers. While there are many ways to sleep on your side, there are certain things to do while sleeping that can optimize your comfort and health. Okay? Those who sleep in the fetal position shouldn't put their knees all the way up to their chest. It's helpful to keep a small pillow between your knees to keep your spine aligned. Also, try hugging a pillow between your arms to keep them outstretched. This opens up your chest, lungs, and other airways. All right. Sleeping on the left side. The bed helps. Sleeping on the left side of the bed helps with heartburn, but I sleep on the right side of the bed. See, this is interesting. We gotta see. Survey from Sealy found that left side sleepers is perfectly by people in marketing and advertising, people between the ages of 45 and 54, and people with college degrees. If you experience any painful heartburn symptoms, sleeping on the left side of the bed may help. The reasons for this is because when you sleep on your right side, the lower esophageal, all these fucking medical terms I'm not about to go through, allowing stomach acid to leak out. Told you, I said the wrong side though. It make it fart and stuff. Allowing stomach acid to leak out, which can cause irritation. Yeah. Sleeping on your stomach isn't ideal. There are a lot of things that can go wrong for people who sleep on their stomachs. It can obstruct their airways for people who sleep apnea, chronic snoring, and put stress on the lower back and neck. Yeah, like sleeping on your stomach can cause your spine to realign, which can give you chronic pain during the day. Someone who sleeps face down on their stomach tends to be gregarious yet brash. They also don't like to be criticized and avoid dangerous situations. And I'll look at one more. Oh, that's right. I want to see the right side. Hold on. Sleepy shoulders or shy reserve. I don't care about you. Move on. Where's the right side of the bed? That's what I want to see. Okay, the benefits of sleeping on the right side of the bed. While sleeping on the left side of the bed can help with heartburn, sleeping on the right side can actually be beneficial to your heart health. Some doctor who I can care less about explained that sleeping on the right side of the bed doesn't cause your heart to experience any gravitational pressure. A survey from Sealy found that people who sleep on the right side of the bed tend to work in transport or manufacturing and between the ages of 35 and 45 and drink a lot of caffeinated beverages per day, which, well, no, I don't. So I just want to go through that. I might throw that up in the website in the chat or something so y'all can kind of follow up with that if you are interested. It's a couple of things I saw. Let me see. Let me try to run through this really quick. One, I need to go back to this. What's up with this statue? I wanted to look up where exactly this statue is. Is this down there in the Vatican? I've never seen a statue of a priest or whoever reading a Bible and this little kid is butt naked, look like he's sucking his dick. I'm just saying, this is y'all statue depicting of what, pedophilia? I don't know what this is, but I'm going to find the location of this statue. I promise you I will, and I will come back and update where exactly this pedophilia disgusting statue is that shows some holy man catching a blowjob from a butt naked child. I guarantee you it's in the Vatican. I guarantee you. I guarantee you it's in Rome. I don't even gotta look. I guarantee you. So I put that picture up of Kanye's terrible haircut yesterday. I think I might have erased it because it was just so terrible. I couldn't deal with it any longer. But I wanted to give y'all Chris Brown's response. He said, he asked the barber for the effed up worldwide fade. The nigga want to make the he wanted to make the what the F in style. He got the punishment haircut. Yeah, I don't know what Kanye is up to with this why everybody going on Kanye? What's going on with Kanye? Like a lot of people mad at him because he didn't put people on the CD and stuff. There was something else I want to talk about. Oh yeah, what's his face? Eddie Winslow. Apparently, somebody said that Eddie Winslow was messing with a transgender woman, and then he said, "No, that's not true." But then this picture came out, and this is him kissing the alleged transgender woman named Sydney Starr. He's apparently engaged to some woman, or he's about to marry, or is married. Didn't he marry Corinne Steffens? How did that happen? How did he get Superhead? Like, what? How? Like, she used to love some Lil Wayne. I'm just like, Lil Wayne, Darius McCray, Lil Wayne, Winslow. I don't see how we. There was no midpoint there. It's like A and X. Like Wayne is and McCray, really? Man, I'm not judging him. Just saying, I'm gonna put that out there. He denied it, and then this picture comes out of him smooching it up. Apparently, he was really drunk. We couldn't even do this shoot because he got so sloppy drunk on set and embarrassed us. He drunk all the photographers' liquor up. Well, thank God I don't have a drinking issue. A couple of funny looking posts that just made me laugh. Hispanic Michael Myers, Miguelito Myers. I thought this was just funny. Made me laugh personally. I thought that was funny. Here's one about Jim Jones. Oh man, I forgot the quote. Hold on, let me give y'all the quote. Because the quote is what makes it. Hold on. Oh, don't tell me I erased it. They basically was like, what does Jim Jones? He goes to get his hair done. He'd be like, just brush it. I forgot, but it's basically like the rough. His cornrows are never fresh. They always look like somebody just like did one of those to him. I thought this was like very corny. Never expose your next step. Just step. A fish with a closed mouth never gets caught. I wish y'all would stop trying to be so deep. Like you're so deep in thought. You're so deep witted. You're not. What is this? Never expose your next step. Just step. A fish with a closed mouth never gets caught. What? Who? At Black Success Hustler. Try again. At the Don Goddess. Why did you repost this? This sucks. Never expose your next step. Just step. A fish with a closed mouth never gets caught. Well, what about the saying about closed mouths never get fed? So you're missing me. I don't know. I don't know. You're talking about walking. Fish don't have legs. You're talking about stepping, and nobody's stepping off in the ocean. They swimming off. I didn't like it. I thought she missed the mark completely. What is that? Yeah, just wanted to put that up there for you. You mix and matchers. The FDA. Yeah, they said that it's cool for you to mix and match your COVID booster shot. So you go ahead and Mr. Johnson & Johnson, go ahead and get that Pfizer. Pfizer, go ahead and get that J&J. I still don't believe that anybody would get a Johnson & Johnson's anything. These are the same people that couldn't even make baby powder. There's still commercials on TV about talcum powder from their products and ovarian cancer, but they can make a vaccine. Let me show you again one more time. Sorry. About what I had told my father about, you know, you know. Bill Gates recently caused a huge controversy in Africa when the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation was accused of secretly sterilizing millions of women in Africa by doctors in Kenya after abortion drugs were discovered in what? Tetanus. What's that word? Vaccines. Alrighty then. So I just want to say again, for anybody who tells anybody who says they want to find their own research or just hold off on the vaccine, and y'all like, wow, how dare you? Oh, the doctor says, and you're saving the world. Oh well, I have more posts and articles like this, but this is just one I wanted to show just because of the wording. Let's read it again. Bill Gates recently caused a huge controversy in Africa when Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation was accused of secretly sterilizing millions of women in Africa by doctors. Oh, but you just told me to go listen to the doctor because that's God that gave me 2 ears and 1 mouth to listen more than I actually speak. But y'all want me to just go and do what y'all got it. Anyways. And in the drugs, they were abortion drugs discovered in a tetanus vaccination. That's all I'm saying. So for all the people that mad at Kyrie, I wasn't mad at Kyrie Irving. I'm just saying you're making $35 million a year. Just retire for a year, step away from the game, and figure out what you want to do. If you don't want to sacrifice that, make that type of sacrifice to play in the league, that's fine. But you have made over $100 million in your career, and you don't. I know you love this, but you don't have to do this, and you don't need to put some foreign in your body So I understand them. However, I just hate when these media people that sit on TV and be like, "Oh, you people that says that the conspiracy, bruh." Saying a conspiracy. Hold on, get him out. Well, this is a funny picture, but this isn't a conspiracy. I got articles. Do you want me to go through the Bill Gates and Melinda, the 47,000 crippled kids because of his polio vaccine? Did you want me to go through that? I mean, because it's like when you get people actual facts. I've literally shown you a picture of the man reading a book that says how to lie with statistics. He's reading it. I showed it to you. Y'all just believe what you want. Fools you are. Moving forward. This is how you're supposed to dress when you're coming to a game. Thank you, LeBron. Coming in looking like, so that's why LeBron dropped 30 points last night. He came in all black. I like those shoes, the boots. You know what I'm saying? He got the whole black looking like John Wick, Black Wick out here. You know what I'm saying? You got that walking in, and then you got this walking in. Do you see the difference? Do you see the difference? Can you see the disconnect between the teammates already? You got LeBron walking in looking like 007, and you got him looking like daffodil. I don't even know what to call this. Look at this. Okay, and the Wizards are still winning fourth quarter. Okay, Montrez out there. Where's Kuz? Want to see my man Kuz come out here? Okay, Bradley Beal doing some work. All right, I'm sorry. Okay, I see Kuz. Kuz shooting the 3. He almost made it, but he missed. That's okay. I still love Kuz. That's my man. Moving forward, we're almost done here. We're almost done. Cardi B's about to get arrested. Cardi B prepares to go to prison, says Offset will raise their kids. Cardi B is facing multiple felony charges in New York City and is now preparing to possibly go to prison over these charges. Apparently, she beat up 2 strippers and had some blood, told him to beat him up too. So I guess somebody wrote, before I go to prison, she said, ma'am, you better get the best lawyers out there because YK, I don't know what that means. Damn well Offset ain't gonna be there for your kids. She said, before I go to prison, you're gonna see me breaking more records and making more M's with a tongue emoji, and then my man is allowed to be with his kids. So what's your point? I guess somebody responding, like, I guess, it's just irresponsible. You know, you're a celebrity. You're not the little stripper that you were in New York and Atlanta, wherever the hell you were based at. You're not that person no more. You have a lot to lose. A lot. And it's just stupid. In the height of your career, stupid, you're going to go to jail. You better hope that these young girls care about you when you come back. Because it could be another Barty B can come in and do you. It's not hard to be a hardcore female rapper and show your ass. All you gotta do is get a couple of ass shots, fake breasts, have a couple of bars. Who else did that? Who went to Remy Ma? Right in the middle of her trying to rise. That's stupid. That's stupid. To go up there and beat somebody up. Like, bruh, you're the catch. If he want to be dumb and mess up, then you tell him, peace, bruh. You don't break your nails and bust a sweat beating up some hoes. When you the bag and you make the bag, what are y'all talking about? I just think it's stupid. And she all putting out tongue emojis. Before I go to prison, you gonna see me breaking some records and making more M's with your tongue emoji. Some people just never learn. It's like the John Jones thing. He just never learns. Like he beats up women, he drunk drives, he crashes his car, he gets suspended for a little bit, and then he slap on the wrist. He doesn't do no jail time. He comes back, he beats the people again, he becomes a champion again. He's living on top of the world. He talks the good talk, and then guess what? Domestic charge again. And it's the same thing over and over his whole career. Some people just don't want to learn. It's like, how do you humble them without like taking everything from him? Now he got trainers that don't want to be with him no more. He's losing people that was close to him because they feel like, yo, you're just losing your grip on yourself. I'm not a fan of Cardi B. I don't listen to her music and none of that, but I know I can acknowledge that she's a talented rapper, and I would hate to see she's derailing her career by it. Like this is it's stupid. It's dumb. You're not in the strip club no more, Slim. You own the clubs now. Your name's like you headlining these jumps, and you in there kicking ass. And then you calling the blood gang up too? But that's y'all role model. Y'all follow that, huh? That's what you wake up every morning and get excited about. Alrighty then, moving on. Hockey player suspended for submitting a fake vaccination record. So an NHL player named Evander Kane has been suspended because why do they do that? They give you like the title and then they say the title again. Yeah, he submitted a fake vaccination, so he gave this apology to his guys. And before I read this apology, if I was any of his teammates, I'm sorry. I can't trust you to say. Only because a lot of these guys they make these sacrifices, get these vaccinations, and they're thinking that everybody's good. And then you then lied about it. You then probably messed up some relationships there at the spot. Probably looking at you like, yo, I can't trust this dude. Like, so I think he's suspended for 90 days. I would like to apologize to my teammates, the San Jose Sharks organization, and all Shark fans for violating the NHL COVID protocols. I made a mistake. One I sincerely regret, take responsibility for. During my suspension, I will continue to participate in counseling to help me make better decisions in the future. When my suspension is over, I plan to return to the ice with the great effort, determination, and love for the game of hockey. They came in with the counseling. Like, they sent a dude to sensitivity camp or training because he had made a mental like a mental joke about Simone Biles. Y'all sent this man to sensitive. What? Yo, rapping comedy has always blurred that line. Have y'all not heard an Eminem song? I mean, damn, he take your name and destroy you. Don't let your name rhyme with 15 things. Because Eminem gonna take your name and he gonna crush you. Like, it's just weird, yo. I sit back and if this is a black person, I'm sure it will, bruh. Let that have been Kyrie Irving. Moving on. I'm not even gonna go in. Notorious. This now I want to get into image. People be so pressed about the image. Image is fake. I always tell y'all that. Y'all be so into this person pictures. Oh, he posted up with Maserati. He don't own that Maserati. What's that site that you can go and rent people's cars or something, or go stand in front of a Benz or something? People do anything for an image. Anything. Like it's going to get you somewhere. Like unless you're getting paid for IG or something or whatever, you're doing a lot for an image for people to abstract for likes. You can't basically grab a like, put it in your pocket. You can't take a heart and touch it. It's all abstract, and you're made to care so much about it. You can't show your whole butt cheeks for 2,000 likes. Oh well, I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. You went and borrowed all your friends' clothes so you can look like you got Gucci and Jordans. Well, I hope you get some cheeks off of that. Good job. But at the end of the day, none of that matters because the clothes don't make the man. It's you. You're a piece of crap. People want to tell you you're a piece of crap. Y'all be trying to fake and hide behind these images. And a lot of y'all, I know y'all. And I'm not going to put them names, but y'all put out these images, boy. And I'll be like, I personally know you, though. I know your life. I always wonder, why do people want so much attention? It has to do with parents. Do you not have your father? Is it a mom missing? Were you not breastfed? Did your grandparents not kiss you on your forehead? Not getting up milkshakes as a child? Compliments? What? I just don't understand why people want so much attention and will do anything to garner that attention. So here's the point. Notori Naughton says that the 3LW Cribs episode was fake. And then, of course, right underneath, they say the same thing again. I'm not repeating it twice. Here's a quote from her. I would like to pop. Nope, that is not it. How did I get there twice? She says everything was rented. There was moments when I watch when I'm in the scene and I'm like, yo, this really happened to me. That crib episode, I lived it. I was doing a fake crib. So I'm telling everybody now. There's more. Hold on. She said MTV did the cribs, and like back when 3LW was hot, we had to pretend. But I didn't have a car. I didn't have a house. I didn't have any of these things. But we did MTV cribs, and then we end up doing an episode very similar to that without giving too much away, where you see how fake we have to project this image. I literally did that and had to clean the house by 7 o'clock to give it back to the owner. And that's just, I'm not gonna put out the rapper's name because I don't want to know. Y'all not gonna blow me anyway, because I know how to get off of social media. All them people be attacking people online. Look, I don't know you. I don't care what your opinion is. Quite frankly, you got something to say to me, we can send some couple of messages. You can pull up and I'll slap your face. Point being, I'm just trying to give you like little examples of things, like of a bigger picture of we live in a very selfish time. But I was going to say, I had to pull this up. I remember what I was going to say. There's a rapper. She don't have nothing either. Now she's one of the hottest rappers out, but she don't own nothing. And that's what kills me, because they come on these songs and talk down to all these people like they so much better. Like they go on these 360 deals when they're not making nothing. And they're getting like, so they give you a certain amount, like a budget, for you to do your videos, to buy the clothes, but you have to pay all that back through like your sales and all the stuff. And that's how a lot of these people get screwed. They don't own none of this. It's borrowed. But they'll come on the song and tell you how much better they're doing than you. And y'all sitting there thinking that, Lord have mercy. I don't know. I don't know. Y'all be throwing me off. I think for the gist of it, let me make sure I got everything I want to talk about. Because I remember yesterday, I just keep forgetting little stuff I be wanting to say. Hold on. Let's try to make this. Oh, don't tell me I did not put the. Yo, I keep saying Black Adam and I won't put the gut. You know what? I'm playing the Black Adam trailer. I'm going to put it in there real quick. Just give me a second. It's coming. I think it's probably like the last thing I do. Get out, bitch. Excuse me. I gotta mute all of this stuff. Okay, 1 second. Let me see if I can throw in Black Adam. It's a good trailer. 1 second. Actually, bear with me. We're almost done here. I've been meaning to put this in here for days, and I keep forgetting. All right, it's uploading now. But that joint looks for what it was, man. It's not a very long, very detailed. Just real quick, you get the gist. It looks good, man, and I think I saw they're making a Shazam too, so maybe those two will end up meeting each other. Because Black Adam's like an anti-hero, like a villain, like one of them Namor type of dudes. You know what I'm saying? Waiting for the video. Once it uploads, and I'll get in there and I get out. I'm trying to finish this before an hour. We have 47 minutes. I don't know why it's taking the clip so long. Please hurry up. Once again, You season 3 sucks. And
what?
Oh, you didn't hear me? I said You season 3, it sucks. Very stupid. If you want to see what I had to say about it, yesterday's podcast, it gives you all the details. Terrible show. And Michael Myers' Halloween Kills is by far the worst movie I've seen all year. Pretty what is that? Is somebody killing a dog outside? What is that? I might have to step outside. Sound like somebody murdering a dog or something, yo. But yeah, let me play the Black Adam, and then I think I should be done in peace in Middle East. They didn't even show you nothing in that joint was tight. Another, I'm sorry, but it's some. It's like you seen that clip of the llama like ah. That's what it sounds like outside. Like somebody just keeps doing it. Like it's not like a dog. We'll see. I'm gonna go out there with my handy dandy machete just in case I gotta slice somebody up. Some wolf come out the wolf come out the disaster avoided. Have wolf for breakfast. Wolf steaks. Last two things I'm gonna talk about. Oh, three things. I lied. One, Allen Iverson is coming out with a new strain of weed. It's called Iverson 96. Where is that? Uh I want that. Thank you. So we're going to check that out. He's teaming up with I think Al Harrington. I think. Let me double check before. Sometimes once you get to the end of something, you be trying to finish. But I'm gonna do my due diligence and actually go in and get the actual. I think it's Al Harrington now. Al Harrington look like he smoked. That big old bald head of his. Um. So he says basically throughout his entire NBA career, from Sixers superstar Allen Iverson has been labeled as a thug and rebel. Okay, a huge part of it was infused by his prolonged cannabis smoking. Now Iverson wants to diminish the connotation of weed by teaming up with former NBA superstar Al Harrington in the launching of Iverson 96, the Sixers legend's own marijuana strain. Mm, it's like I was trying to say the words, but when it come out, made of mixed grape stomper and Kush mints. Weed always had negative stigma with it. Iverson exclusively told GQ until all these years later you find out you've had it all wrong. I remember getting arrested for having a blunt and being all on ESPN. I was taunted when I was playing. I was called weed head from people in the crowd. Where's the marijuana? Who's got the blunt AI? I had to go through that throughout my whole career. And how funny, AI, all those people that were saying that, when they left, they got right in their car and they were blazing up, bruh. They were. Because almost everybody I meet, for the most part, smokes weed. White, black, Asians. Okay, so it ain't just a black thing. Can we stop with that too? I know some. Matter of fact, go down to the weed shops down there in DC. There's more people in business suits than there's people in regular clothes. They're professionals, white, black, Asian, all in between. They're there smoking weed. So yeah, I did have it wrong, assholes. Um, yeah, I've always had it wrong. Actually, y'all knew what weed was. Y'all knew about the hemp oil. You knew that hemp oil, that cars actually used to run on hemp oil, but you wanted for us to pay for the oil, so you discontinued and made it basically illegal to build cars that can run on hemp oil. I mean hemp oil, because it costs more. You make money off of the gas and the oil and all of that. That's look it up, please. Can y'all look up research? That's what I do. You see, y'all can't see, but y'all know I got books. Y'all know I research. Come on, man. Come on. Self-taught, autodidact. Y'all don't know what that word is? I mean self-taught. Alrighty then. I remember getting arrested for having a blunt and all on the ESPN. I was taunted when I was playing. Called we having people in the crowd. Where's the marijuana? Who's got the blunt AI? I had to go through that my whole career, particularly when I was younger. And look how far it's come now. That stigma, them criticizing it as they were. It's like y'all had it wrong. I don't know. Okay, Harrington, meanwhile, is well aware that bringing Iverson in will be vital, not only in the success of the business, but also of their advocacy, which intends to help rebuild the America's Black communities. I would like to find out where I can buy some stock. This is AI. If nowhere alone, people in Philly gonna be burning this up. So can I get some stock on that? So he says, I don't really know who else I would have went to but Iverson. Harrington admitted, bringing someone like Iverson along, it amplifies the message. We're sitting here and doing this not only for us, but we're doing this for our people. We're doing this for the culture. We want to have an impact on our community. Yes, get us cooked. Yes, and then after you get fried off of this black owned weed, you can go to a black owned food place and then you can eat there. And then once you're done and you're thinking about moving, possibly you don't want to live in your house, you call me black owned business, and then I come and move your items for a nice charge and move you on out, and then you go about your business. See how that the black just helps the black weed to the black food to the black meat. Yeah. All right. Moving forward. And let's see. I hate that commercial with Nas X and Elton John. Um, Elton John is talking about his penis at the end. He said he has a skint rocket. Who joke? Why was that in there? And why do they think they can slide stuff in there past people like you don't know what they're talking about? I'm very like hip. I know what y'all Hollyweirds like to do, bro. So like I catch when y'all say just outlandish, ridiculous things like that. Had no place for that commercial. Like I don't even understand what that was for, why that comment was even made. Who told him to say it? I hate that commercial. I don't hate Little Nas X. I just don't like him. His image. He could be a great person at heart, but the image that he puts out, I ain't feeling him. Oh, Deontay Wilder. I've been meaning to say this for a while, for like a week. He was suspended for 8 months because he got beat up so bad. Basically, they're like, look, you got beat up so bad that you need at least 8 months before you can step back in this ring. Like, yeah, they was like, bro, you got beat up. So they just said, look, we're going to just revoke your fighting licenses for 8 months. See you next fall. So yeah, that's next summer or so. Maybe him and Joshua. Now Joshua gonna be trying to get his belt back, but maybe him and Joshua can do something. See who can fight Fury or something. I don't know. I don't know. I just know Fury gonna beat both of them up. Yeah, yeah. I don't want that smoke no more. And the last. Oh, that I keep saying that. Yeah. Nope. Two things. Cowboys player, safety, Demonte. What? It is how do it. Demonte Kazi. I don't know who he is. Uh, he was the one that let that big throw go over top of his head. So apparently the coach said that he trusted his guys, and they're not going to practice all week, and they're riding this 5-1 record. And basically, he said, "Yeah, we talked about it last week when I told them what the schedule was going to be." McCarthy said, "Talked about the distractions and what we don't want. We have an outstanding season, 5-1. We hold up 5-1. Where we are. Make sure that everybody is taking care of themselves and spend as much time as they can with family and friends. They deserve it. They deserve this break. The length of it, I have a lot of confidence and a lot of trust in my guys." And then obviously he trusted the wrong people, because then he came right back and got a DUI. Yo, you're an athlete. You're famous. You get paid. You got money. Why don't you just catch an Uber? Why don't you bring somebody who can drive for you? Is all the guys that play sports drink? Because I know I don't. I would definitely be I'd be like, hey, we can go out. I'm the driver because y'all know I don't drink. None of that. You just go out, you just get drunk, you drive back home at 3 a.m. and get pulled over. That's what we do in the middle of a great season when the Cowboys, when everybody, especially me, hate the Cowboys. I got so much going for y'all, and y'all gonna do something stupid like this. This is a distraction. And if the Cowboys start to lose off of this, which I don't think they will, small distraction. He's a really nobody in my opinion. He's a young cat, so we make mistakes. Hopefully, you learn from. And I'm not a Cowboys fan. Absolutely hate that team, but I can admit that they're doing really good, and they look really good. The Wizards won 98-30. I mean 98-83. Okay, I like that. At least they got their first win. Look at Kuzma. You know what I'm saying? I like my Wizards. And last but not least, Mr. What's his name? Orgeron from LSU. He's out. Mr. Orgeron apparently was more focused on the perks that comes with being a coach and not necessarily coaching. Meaning they're saying that he had a lot of girlfriends. Hold on, let me see. Let me see. Let me get the right. So LSU, um, he said he's chasing women. They said with regards to or how do you say it? It looks like Orgeron. With regards to Orgeron's personal life bleeding into his coaching life, sources also tell WBRZ that there were multiple practices where girlfriends would be in attendance at the practice and would interfere to the degree of children of the women taking part in drills with the team. So, yeah, your man, he was getting paid a lot of money. He won a national championship. Down there in Louisiana, got them thick old white women, the thick old ladies coming all up on him. My man said, listen, I can coach, I can spank, I can be the stepdaddies to all 25 of your kids, because he got about like 5 or 6 girlfriends. He can do all of it. Apparently not, because they're not doing good this season. So they just, you got to go. You got to stay focused, man. You got to stay focused. Why would you ever bring your like private life into your business life? Like, nah, I can't come to my practice. But yeah, so that's another guy throwing away his career for the wrong reasons. And with that, I feel like I caught up with everything I wanted to talk about. There is some sad news I have in regards to a very close family member. I'll be talking about that later, not tonight. I probably want to do this tomorrow because I got to go to North Carolina. And I'm done talking to y'all. Smoke weed, peace.